Hello everybody and welcome back to Elm Creek. You join me in December, it's around Christmas time, it's 8 minutes past 1 in the afternoon. And you know what December means? Donut time, yes! So, we are here, we're in the wagon, we are hooked up to the curtain cider. And we are going to just go and blaze over to the donuts. Basically, we're going to sell. Now, glazed and strawberry donuts are good in December. But it's the chocolate donuts. They're not quite as good, but they're showing Jan. So I think we could risk trying them in Jan. We'll open up the curtain here, we'll have a look. We'll activate that and hopefully, I'm not too close. And hopefully we'll be okay. You can also see as well, you might have just noticed there's a there's a random shed by the chicken pen. Now, if you remember me showing you over by the sheep, this is like a distribution kind of thing. And unfortunately, to get into it, it's in here, and you have to go here. The marker's not lit up, but it's here. So as you can see, it's a distribution for eggs. So instead of me having to sort of take the eggs, because obviously everything now pretty much goes over to the business park, apart from when we need some little bits here. So it's not really an issue, but all he's doing at the minute is distributing it across. If I need eggs for the donut factory, which I don't think we're doing too bad actually. Yeah, we've still got 13,000 litres of eggs in here. But if we need some, we can just basically disable that. And then they'll carry on spawning here, and we can then just pick them up, put them in the donuts. But at the minute, it's going all across to that all production unit. Now, I've got the wrong curtain open really, but it doesn't matter too much. Let's have a go. Also, we're going to test this out as well a bit. I've got bark mulch. No idea what bark mulch is. Is that the chippings that you can put on your garden? Not really sure, actually. But I don't know what we can do with them. There isn't really much to do with them. It's not like wood chips. Well, they're sort of like wood chips. But nothing seems to accept them, apart from here to sell them. So I can't really use them in anything. I'm using the wood chips. They're pretty good. Bark mulch. We'll sort them out a little bit later. And obviously this is going to go as well. Because once we start getting rid of the donuts, we can stop production. And then we can actually basically take a note of everything that was there, empty this place out, move it across to the one which is down on the business park. And then we'll have free space here. Now we could put something new here. I'm not really sure what. But we'll sort that out as we go. So, glazed donuts. Do we actually stop production now? I don't know. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to stop glazed and strawberry donuts. Because we're going to need to go into the next month with chocolate ones. Because the price of them are they're not great at the minute. I don't know why. So we're going to have a look here, you see. Just over 13,000. And it says the best for them is 12.4. So we're doing quite well on them. Strawberry ones, 13.4. And it says 13.1 is the best. Chocolate ones, 14.1. And we're 13.8. So we're a little bit off them. So I think we're going to hold out for them if we can. So we'll stop the glazed and strawberry ones because we're going to spawn these now. 69 pallets. Oh, they're not all going to fit on, are they? Although they're going. It's going. Oh, donuts. Look at that. Oh, and they are spawning out here as well. Look at this. Oh. So we're gonna pick these up. We're gonna sell these. We're gonna sell the strawberry ones, and then we're gonna hold off on them, and then we're gonna get the chocolate ones to. Basically, we're gonna get the best price in the next month. We'll spawn them and we'll send them across and sell them as well. So this is gonna be a nice amount of money. Place your bets then if you wanna have a go at what you think and how much money are we gonna get on here. I'm not even gonna guess because I'm gonna be well off. So we've still got quite a few more. We've got about 21,000 litres plus what's on the floor there. So we've still got quite a few to go. Let's take this over. Let's run it across, nice and steady now. Let's get a side-on view here. And let's just see how much we're going to make. Place your bets now. Ooh, the money is just flying up. Come on, we want to get a big sum. Look at this. Come on, come on. Ooh-wee. think I'm in the wrong job. We need to make donuts in real life. Look at this. Holy sh**. 1.3 million and 121,000 environmental score. Damn. What happened there? Now, I mean, I know we've gone for the best price and it's over what it said the best price is going to be, but geez, we still got some glaze to go. We've got basically the same amount for strawberry and pretty much the same amount for chocolate again. Oh my. I'm so glad I brought you along for this one. So let's just go run round. Again, really got the wrong curtain open here, but it's better for selling. We can see for selling. So let's go back in here then. We need to go on to the glazed. And we need to spawn another 11 of them. So hopefully that should be for just close to the building. Yet glazed is now empty. And obviously it's stopped. So we've got 37,000, nearly 38,000 on here. Let's get rid of these and then that's going to be all the glazed done. We're going to have the same sort of price for strawberry as well. And then chocolate's going to be even more, hopefully. Chocolate's always the best one, pays the most. We just got to wait for the best price. These do go slow, actually, don't they? Come on. I thought they went a bit quicker than this. Nearly, well, including the environmental score, nearly another 500,000, including the environmental score, we've gone over that. So, what did I say? 1.3. Actually, you know what? I'm just blown by the figures. I can't remember what all the figures were. Are we close to nearly 2 million on just glazed donuts? Wow. Got to be, what is it? It's got to be getting for 1718, maybe one. It's got to be getting close to 2 mil. Just for glazed donuts. Jeez. Right, let's activate this again. Yeah, activate. We'll hop out. We'll go around. We'll get the glazed. No, we've done glazed. Come on, Craigyboy. I'm flabbergasted. Right, it's 69 of these, so well, yeah, these are good. We'll get rid of these now. 132,000 litres of chocolate donuts as well. Oh, look at this. Donuts. I'm in heaven. Can you just deliver these to my house? So, I was going to say this is the best sell price or place to sell. It's the only place to sell. The only place that does it is the actual donut selling place this little thing is here. Hence why it's the best. The only one. I need to check as well and see. I might have tweaked the pallets. Now, not in a cheaty way, nothing like that, but I think they were initially 1,000-litre pallets. Yeah, no, I must have done. I think I've made them 2 because otherwise I knew it was going to be just lorry load after lorry load after lorry load. Oh, 1.342 million again. 124,000 environmental score. Oh, man. I mean, we're heading towards episode 40. But this is bonkers. Who'd have thought? Donuts. Well, I'm so glad that we're going to be... Oh, hang on. We need to just do them again. They didn't load properly. There we go. We're going to get a full load on now, are we? Yes. So, let's just check, actually, and see. I need to have a look. Instead of going for the full amount to get on here, let's click on here. And let's just go on to these. Yes, the two... So that's why. That's why they're going a bit slower than the 2,000-litre pallet. Initially, I think originally they were 1,000, and I just thought that's gonna take a lot of lorry loads. So that's why I upped them to 2,000. There's nothing cheating. It's just each pallet holds 2,000 rather than 1,000, so it just means less pallets, but it holds more quantity. Hence why we're getting quite a big amount. But this is awesome. This is. Over 4 million. 506,047. Oh, look at that. 4.2 million in the bank. Woo. So what I'm going to do then, I'm going to drop the curtain side off because that's all the donuts we can do this month. But we're 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm going to drop this off here. Ready for the chocolate donuts next month. Now, I'm gonna have to really keep my eye on these, so I am worried. We want to get the best price for these. You see, look, it is still going up. Maybe we'll just wait till later. We're at 14,142 is the best price. 13,920. I might just kind of wait and see. Now, I wanted to have a look as well because on here somewhere, if I can find it, there's a lot of things on here. Now, these are the things as well. The food packages that I was telling you about in the previous episode. The best price for these is nearly £250,000 per food package or parcel or pallet. That's just mental. Same with objects and same with liquids as well. They're all really good prices. And at the minute, they're very bad. Very bad. So we're not going to bother with them. Like I said, it's June time for the best time for them. But this is why, if you didn't see in the last one, the food packages, basically where we have, I think it's salads, tomato ketchup, crisps. It basically makes like a hamper and puts them into a pallet. And then that's what we distribute. Instead of doing it individually, like, you know, the ketchup and the crisps and the salad and all that on its own, puts them into a big like pallet. Hence why they're so expensive. Now, actually, I can actually leave this attached here. If we can attach it again. I was thinking I need to go down to the other depot because we have got, I think it's 400 and something odd thousand litres of that bark mulch, whatever it is. And this is the only place up here, this new sell point here, is the only place that will actually accept it and I can sell it. So we need to empty that because I think it's only got 1 million litres of capacity. So, you know, it's as we go through time, obviously it keeps generating. So let's head down to the business park. And we'll get a trailer full of bark mulch and bring it up here. So down at the other side then at the new business park. Yes, this hasn't just sort of teleported. I mean, it could have done. But I decided to go and splash out. I mean, we're not short of money now, but I did decide to go and splash out before this windfall of getting a new one of these, because just moving them up and down, it's like, oh no, it's at the other side, it's this side, or... So I decided, you know what, let's just go splash out and get one down here as well. While we're down here, we're just quickly going to tell you about this here. So off camera, I did try and sort this out. This was ready to go. I tried cutting it down by hand. You couldn't strip the branches. I'm assuming it's the type of tree that I went for. It wouldn't allow me to strip the branches like you can normally do with a chainsaw. All I could do was cut it down, and I tried to lift it onto the trailer, hence took the sign out. Can we pick them up or not? Oh, I can pick it up. Can I move that? There you go. Actually, let's go move it over this way, out of the way. Hello? Pick up. There we go. Let's just go move it over there. So I put the whole tree on and took it over to the sawmill, dropped it in the sawmill, and the one whole tree that you saw here gave me like 200 litres. I was disappointed. I thought it was going to give us a lot more. So I tried a few other things. I tried then thinking, well, let's see if I can get one of these. They're called chippers, which I'm sure you see you put on the front of a tractor and it shoots the chips straight into the back of a trailer. I tried that. That didn't really work at all. It just kept destroying it in little, like, thin slices of ham scattered everywhere, and it was just a nightmare to try and do. So I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to take the loss on this one, and I basically just deleted all the trees, and then I put the actual pine trees, which are the proper ones that work with the proper machine. So they've gone in, and hopefully they're going to grow over the next time. I wanted to do them now because I knew we were going to be selling donuts now, and then we were going to sleep into the next month. So hopefully by then they should have grown a little bit. We'll come back and have a look, but we need to go get the wagon. We need to go get a trailer full of bark mulch. And I've got a feeling this is going to take quite a while. If I remember right, it's not the quickest thing. I think it's quite a slow fill of bark mulch. Might have also put some beacons on this as well. If we go and activate, yeah, party mode. And what we can do as well is we've got the underglow. Look at that, with the red neon underglow as well. Looks awesome at night. So wood chips, we're okay for wood chips. Wood chips get supplied by the pallet production and the sawmill. So we're okay for them, and they get distributed across to the one just by the gate. But we have bark mulch. So if we just go in here and have a quick little look on here, you'll see we've got wood chips. Great, we're storing the wood chips at the minute, but they can go across to the other one. Bark mulch, look, 500,000 litres, and it holds 1 million. So we need to sort of do something with them, but I can't really do anything with them. Now, this place over here, right down the end, this is the one that turns the wood chips, so we can actually use this. That's why I put this production in. This turns wood chips. As you can see, it's got 235,000 litres in, so it doesn't really need any more in a minute. It turns them into pellets. And then, obviously, the pellets then go across into, I think it's into this one. So many different ones there. I think it was this one. No, it's not that one. What am I on about? Is it this one? It goes into one of them anyway. Yes, there we go. So, as you can see, these are the ones I was on about. Cake, ketchup, salad, crisp, cereals, all goes into one, like, unit, one pallet. As you can see, we have got a few here. We've got 3 solid ones and then half a one. So, do the math. At the best price, 250,000. That's some money there. So, we're going to have to get more pallets then. Same with the objects as well. Furniture, which obviously we're making from the wood and all the planks and all that kind of stuff. Pellet, clothes, all go in. Again, we get an objects one and a liquid one, which it looks like I was having a bit of issues with. There you go. Soya milk has just come across. Canola oil is there. And obviously the syrup from the sugar factory. And then what we can do if I really wanted to. Reputation. Oh, now this is where it can get a bit confusing. So we can take the reputation, which is you need all the pallets. So to get the reputation, you need a food pallet, an object pallet, and a liquids pallet. Together gives you reputation. Now, I don't think it's any more the price-wise. Oh, it is. Look at this. Oh, in June, 987,000. I'll be honest, I didn't even look at them. I saw it, but I didn't look at the actual price structure there. Wow. So we could do that if I wanted to. We could take a food pallet, object, liquids, and put them together and get reputation. All of them are running, so we'll have to see as time goes on, but I'm not too sure if we're going to have enough to do all that. The liquid one's only just started. We'll see how it goes. So we should be able to just go up to here for the bark mulch. Wood chips, bark mulch. Oh yeah, this has got quite a slow fill. That's 20,000. I'll see you in a bit. So a little time later then we have 534,000 litres of bark mulch. Whatever the heck this is, I'm not sure. Now, time has fast forwarded. I know it seems like it's gone dark. It's 5:10, winter time, so it does go dark early. We'll close that up. We're going to head over to the sell point now. Now, I did fast forward time a little bit because I was checking on the donuts. The best price is 14,142. Now, it's showing it in Jan. But we're at 14,052. We are not far off. So I'm like, I don't want to, I'm scared to go and sleep. Because if we go and sleep, like, I just got a feeling it's going to start dropping. It seems like it's going to hit tonight. It really does. So I might try and fast forward some time a little bit, but I'll see you back over the other yard and we'll see how much we're going to get for this. So I'm really not sure how much to expect of this. I mean, we're not going to be like mega rich, but it's sort of Is it a byproduct? Is that the right word? Obviously, from all the planks and beams, it's like you get wood chips and this bark mulch as well. So it's sort of byproduct of it. So it's free as such. We're not having to pay anything for it. So this is going to tip out very quick. So let's just see how much we're going to get for this then. Oh, look at that. Oh, 68,388. It's a bit of a flop, isn't it, compared to the millions we just made off the donuts. But hey, nearly, well, just over 70 grand with the environmental score for something we haven't had to do anything with apart from sit a little bit and wait for it to fill up. I'll take it. I'll take it any day. Right, well, let's see if we can try and get the best price for these donuts then. So just before we carry on then for the donuts, we've got some of this to do, you see. The grass is pretty much run out in here now, but we do have 193,000 litres of straw because we need the straw. If you've never seen this working, straw goes to try and help make the hay, like, you know, if you dry the hay. Hay, we have 1.1 million litres of hay in here and 1.1 million litres of silage. I mean, that's mental. But then we did get a lot of grass. So it's just basically converted to the grass. All the grass is gone, but over winter time the grass is a bit slow. But obviously as we go through the rest of the year, the grass is going to be perfectly fine. We're going to be cutting it a lot. So we are going to be having plenty of grass. So we will store some grass in the silo. We don't need to keep doing all this with the hay. I'm not actually sure what we have. Let's have a quick look. I'm not actually sure what we have in the silo for like grass or hay or anything like that. We just need to have a quick look. We've got 3.5 million litres of manure. Jesus. Do we really need that much poop? I was going to say a different word then, but you know. 2.5 million litres of silage, 281,000 litres of grass, and over 3 million of... Oh, okay. So we've got plenty. I'm not sure if we need to actually keep making any more hay or silage. Now, there's a new DLC that's just come out as I'm recording this. Obviously, by the time you see this, it would have been out for quite a few weeks. But there's the Pumps and Hoses DLC that's come out, which does have a biogas plant that you can make yourself, and it does look pretty cool. I was tempted to use it on this series, but because we're not a million miles away from the end, I'm not sure if it's worth it. I am tempted though, because we are in the millions. We could go and buy the inbuilt like BGA for the, you know, what comes with the map. We could go and do that because we've got a lot of silage. That obviously will then convert into the silage will go into there. We could, you know, get paid for that. But if we own it, we'll be then able to turn it into like digestate and stuff like that. Now, the Pumps and Hoses one, you can make methane and sell it off and convert it into electric and all this kind of stuff. So it does seem quite cool for that. Obviously, I don't think we can do that with the BGA we've got now, as in the one like built in the map. I don't think it does methane because this was done before the whole methane thing, you know, was part of the game. So we'll try the Pumps and Hoses on a different map, I think. But for now, we're just going to store all these in here. Let's just have a quick look and see how much we've got in here now. Wow. 4.1 million litres of hay and 3.6 million litres of straw. Silage. Straw's 1.5 mil and 3.5 of manure. Okay. Right, let's go take this wagon back down to the other depot. Can we call it a depot? Not sure we can call it a depot. We're going to have to do the business park anyway. Love the horn on this thing, just in case you've not heard it. Check it out. That's just bonkers. Now, come on. Doesn't that look awesome? That's stunning. With the red underglow and everything, red paint, the red logo on the front, that just looks awesome. I gotta say, the business park is looking really good at night. Nice sort of lights here with next to the plant pots. Looking pretty good. With the cloud as well. Look at that. How cool is that? All the lights on the buildings. I'm liking this. Now, this was something else. I think it was this one over here, which is actually pretty much stopped. Yeah, it's missing. Oh, it's missing material as well. We ran out of sugar beet in here as well. But we have got only 60,000 of sugar beet cut as well. Slurry and stones. Still don't get that. One from sugar beet and water, we get slurry and stones. Not really sure how that works, if I'm honest. Right, let's go check on donuts. So at the minute then, I've managed to fast forward time now to 11:33 at night. The moon is looking bright. The underglow is looking even better. It's a tough one to know what to do now because we've exceeded the price. At the minute, we're at 14,528 and it should be 14,100. So we've exceeded it. We're doing well. The arrow is green and it's still showing up, which means it's still on the up. But in half an hour's time, I go into the next month. It could all go wrong in that half an hour. Do I cut my loss and go for it now because we're exceeding the price? Or do I risk going into the next month to think we could get higher? Or do I take the gamble it could suddenly drop? We don't know what's going to happen when we go past midnight. It's a new month. So we don't just sort of fast forward the rest of the day. We go into a new month, which means it's going to change. I think it's best to cut my losses and just go now. It's better than it, the price it says it's going to be. So we're on. Let's start her up. The auto load is on. Let's just go in. Well, I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna risk in going in. It might be a mistake. So we're gonna stop the donuts now, so they won't do any more. So we're just gonna spawn these. Ooh, 69 pallets of it. Let's see. Oh, it's all jumping on. Oh, chocolate donuts. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. So let's put some normal lights on. Let's put all the... Actually, let's put them all on. Let's go and take this. Oh, have I just trapped some underneath? No. Let's head over to the sell point. This should be even better than the last one then, because it's even more money. Here we go. Oh. Just see the money just rocketing up. That's what we like to see. We're over 5 million. What do you think? Are we going to do 1.5 mil on this load? Without the environmental score added on? It's doable, I think. Come on. Oh, 1.452 million. Obviously over 500,000 if you add the environmental score on, but ooh, nearly 1.5 mil on that load. And we've got another load to go, and then we'll have a little bit more. It's the same amount as the last ones. Oh, the money is just beautiful. So let's activate this. Let's get these on board. Do they all... Oh, no, they didn't quite go on properly. Let's stack them again. There we go. Let's just go into here now. And we'll spawn the rest of these out. Number 13. Let's just double check now. We are done. Donuts are all empty. Let's go and do the final sell. So, did I say... I did say another load, didn't I? Well, no, we had it. We've only just done this and I forgot already. We had one load and a bit. Not two loads and a bit. This should still be a good amount. We're over 6 mil in the bank account now. This is mad. $6.5 mil. $531,000 with a 49,000 environmental score. So after getting rid of donuts, then we sit at 6.5 million in the bank account, and there's still a lot more things here that we can get rid of in the warehouse. Wow. I mean, is it worth checking to see what else can we sell? I mean, we've got barrels. No, barrels aren't good. What about fish? When was fish good? Fish is good in Feb. There's so many different things that we can do. Empty pallets. What else have we got on here? Let's have a look about when's cheese good. Oh, cheese is good in Jan. Oh, there's a lot of places want to take cheese. 5.8 is the best price, apparently. We've got it at 6. Oh, that's the train. 5.859, where we are now. So it's at its price there. The 5, oh, you got 5, nearly 6 grand. 5.9 at the bowling. Oh, now, do we take a trip up to the bowling alley? I think we should. Let's go get some cheese. And let's head up to the bowling alley, because it's starting to come down the price. I froze time, though, because we don't go into the next month. So let's get stocked up with cheese. I'll see you at the bowling alley. But I bet the cheese does look quite good when you look at it in the pallets. That's pretty cool, they are. Like wooden crates full of cheese. Look at that. How cool. So we've got one trailer load, 50 pallets. I'm only going to do one trailer load because there's 375,000 litres. And these are 1,000, which means it's 375 pallets. And that's quite a lot to do. So we're just going to do one trailer load. I don't think anything's going to be quite as impressive as the donuts, apart from when we do them, the packing facility. When we get them, the food pallets, the objects and the liquid, or the reputation. When we put them together and sell them, they're going to look good as well. So let's jump in then and let's sell. And let's see how we do on this one. It's not going to be quite as impressive, but it should still be good. Not sure where the sell point is. It's somewhere around here, I think. There we go. It's still going to be a decent amount, I think. Keep creeping forward. We've not actually got a physical sort of point here, like we have like a grid on the last one. Nearly gone. There we go. And it's not bad. 300,000. I'll take it. I'm going to complain at that. We're nearly at 7 mil. I mean, I've got many more of these I could do. And I might actually, you know what, I might do them off camera, the rest of these, because it's a good price to do it now. So it might be worthwhile actually doing it. If I go into the next month, it's going to drop. But I'm just wondering, do we go for the BGA because it's 1.5 million? Do we give it a go? So we can say, yeah, just ignore the tyre marks on the grass there. I might have come up here a little bit fast and it might have nearly went over, but I managed to save it. But we did end up on the grass. Just gloss over that. Just gloss over it. So what do you think then? Do we just sort of for the hell of it because we can, because we've got the funds? Oh, I could have gone in that way. Never mind. It's all this unit here we get, so you get a lot for your money. Shortcut. Oh, didn't like that, did it? So we get all this here. Now, you can see why it's a lot of money, because you've got the massive silo bunkers. Got all this big shed here, which I don't know what we're going to put in this. I don't know what we do with this. All this here, you're buying all this. Weighing station. Electric chargers. You know, I mean, there's a lot of things you get here. Now, I'm not sure what we're going to get. It's one of the things you don't know what you're going to get until you buy it. But we just sort of tip it in here. Like I said, it's 1.5 mil. It's a beastly biogas plant. But do we get it so we can sort of sell some bits here, like, you know, silage, and actually make some money off it? What do you think? Is it worth it? Should we do it? Because I mean, we've got enough money, and that's only going to go up even more when I start selling more cheese. I think we should. Oh, it's a lot of money though. Let's do it. Oh, we now own the biogas, and we're still multimillionaires. Now, I'm not sure where we go. I'm just going to have to turn the markers on. I should have really worked out that it was going to be the same place that I actually paid for it, is where we get into it. So, we get digestate out, but we can do silage, slurry, manure, and sugar beet cut. So, I think we're obviously going to get... We're getting slurry off that, like the sugar beet thing, aren't we? The sugar beet cut, we can use that elsewhere. Manure, I think we could run that through as well, because we've got an actual manure factory. So I think we're doing it around that. We could run that through. The slurry, and we might as well run that through as well, and the silage. So I think we'll turn the sugar beet one off because it does show. See, this is the little bit I'm not sure on as well. When you look at this here, what it's showing like digestate. It will hold. But then it shows you've got like a little battery sort of symbol with a little lightning on it. And then also the flame. Now, are these things that are just going to happen and we get paid for, like, because you've got this thing here. So I'm assuming this is just going to burn off, like, methane, is it, or something? I'm really not sure. I've never done a massive amount with BJs. So I'm sort of, and obviously the pumps and hoses one, that's got a lot more to it than this. So I think we are going to get electric off it by the looks of it. And it's obviously, you've got the methane. I'm assuming that's methane. It's like a little gas bottle. And it shows that we're going to get nearly 6,000 litres of that and what, 2,500 litres digestate. So it looks like we're going to get quite a lot. Well, this is an interesting one. So we now own the biogas plant. Ooh. Can we fill up with here? Biogas. Obviously. But then, is that special tractor? I have no idea. Well, I think this is a good place to wrap this one up then. We've got BGA. We will have a look at this in the next episode when we're back in the daylight. And we'll see. We'll transfer some stuff across here. And see what it does. So thank you so much for watching then. If you are liking this series, then please do hit like down below. Leave your comments as well if you have any tips. If you know more about BGAs, then please do let me know. I would love to hear any feedback from you. But until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.